I quickly wanted to ask, when someone is feeling like they're going through a very difficult time, how are they supposed to know if it's a punishment or if it's a trial from Allah?
So if someone's going through a difficult time, how do we know if it's a punishment or a trial from God?
I mean, what a brilliant question. And ultimately, it's one of those questions that only you can answer. Because look, the Quran quite clearly says that we will try you with a whole variety of things. Be that a lack of money, be that problems at home, be that with your children, be that with afflictions of disease, of poverty, of famine, whatever it might be.
Everyone will have trials.
Everyone will have trials. This is a fact. In fact, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of God be upon him, said that there's been no one that has been tried more than me. Yeah. And so we know that as Muslims, we believe the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of God be upon him, was the most beloved of God. And yet by his own admission, he was also the most tried. So there must be some sort of link between the two. Now, the question, which is quite right, how do you know if something which you're undergoing, an affliction or a trouble or a tribulation, how do you know if it's a punishment or if it's a trial? And ultimately, it's how you deal with it.
Right.
If something has come upon you and it has resulted in you losing all faith in God, in you throwing your face up to the sky and screaming and saying, that's it, I'm absolutely gone, then evidently that is a punishment for you. But if it is a trial upon you, that is something that you can understand, and you see that God has put me through this tribulation, through this difficulty, and it has resulted in me growing ever closer to God, me progressing as a human being. It's the same as saying, I mean, me and Imam Mustafa were actually just talking about this in the car journey here, about how there is the narrations by the Promised Messiah, by Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, the founder of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, who talks about the cleaning of a carpet. And he says that the beating of the carpet rids it of dust and of dirt. And actually it's readying it for the display in front of other people. Now, this is now my own words, but if you were to set fire to that carpet and say I'm cleaning it, that obviously is a punishment.
Yeah.
It leads to its
so
destruction.
It's an avenue, really, isn't it? So your trial can be a journey towards steadfastness, or it can be a punishment from
it's
God
up or down, isn't it?
Yeah.
It depends on how you choose.
Often for two people, one person's being tried, one person's being punished. It could be the same problem. Often what you make of it decides whether it's a trial or a punishment. Whether you use that as a catalyst for getting closer to God, or whether you use it as an excuse to reject God altogether.